finally asleep, you get a minute to breathe, and hey, maybe you want to have a glass of wine. Oh, but wait, we totally forgot. You still have to pump, and then maybe you're going to need to breastfeed your baby. Well, is it safe to do both? Don't worry, I'm Ashley Hawk, registered dietitian with my master's in nutritional science. I'm a mom to two, specifically one newborn. I also love wine. So let's dive right into the truth behind drinking alcohol and breastfeeding.
So the first thing to know that's important is alcohol does enter your breast milk, but the amount that reaches your baby is generally low depending on several factors. So let's explore those factors now so you know what to take into account when feeding or pumping for breast milk for your baby. The first factor is the amount of alcohol you consume. It takes time for alcohol to leave your system, so the higher your intake, the longer it's going to stay in your breast milk. Pace yourself and enjoy alcohol responsibly is kind of the bottom line there. According to the CDC, alcohol levels are usually highest in breast milk 30 to 60 minutes after an alcoholic beverage is consumed. That's pretty quick actually. So soon after drinking that glass of wine, it could be in your breast milk. But it can also be detected for 2 to 3 hours per drink after it's consumed. However, the length of time alcohol can be detected in breast milk will increase with the more alcohol that you consume. So let's do an example of this. Alcohol from one drink can be detected in breast milk for about 2 to 3 hours. Alcohol from 2 drinks can be detected in breast milk for about 4 to 5 hours. And alcohol from 3 drinks can be detected in breast milk for about 6 to 8 hours, and so on and so forth. Now, there are different ways to test for this. However, blood alcohol levels and the growth of time alcohol can be detected in breast milk after drinking alcohol will depend on a number of factors, including the amount of alcohol that you drink and, again, how quickly you are consuming that alcohol. So whether it's consumed with a meal will also play a factor in this, your weight, and how quickly you typically metabolize alcohol and how quickly it can get broken down. The other factor that you want to take into consideration is the timing of your drinking. So consuming alcohol right before breastfeeding will lead to a higher alcohol level in your breast milk. It's best to wait at least a couple of hours after you drink before nursing your baby, as that's gonna help get rid of that alcohol. Lastly, it's also that amount of time. So whenever in doubt, just wait it out, and then you'll know that you're kind of in a safe place. So kind of moving on to the last thing I wanted to mention is I actually am trying out these Farida Mom alcohol detector strips because I really do love to have a glass of wine occasionally, maybe a glass of Prosecco, or I don't know, maybe a martini. So this is a great way where you can use these strips to then put them in your breast milk, and depending on the color that turns up, it'll tell you if it's safe or not to give this breast milk to your baby. So stay tuned because we're gonna test this out with 1 versus 2 glasses of wine. We're gonna test it out 30 minutes, and then we're gonna test it out 2 hours after we consume it.
So it was about 5:30 p.m. and I had a lovely glass of Chardonnay. Then about 30 minutes later, I pumped. I intentionally did not pump too much because I didn't want to have to throw it away and waste all of that milk. Then I dip it in the Farida Mom test strips, and you're going to let it sit for about 10 minutes and see what color it turns out. Sure enough, I am a lightweight, and there was quite a bit of alcohol detected in that breast milk, which is exactly why I threw it away. But then, hey, check it out. 2 hours later, I tested it again, and it was completely clear. So it just goes to show you that waiting pays off. I hope you found this video helpful and encouraging, and please like, subscribe, and save for more new mom nutrition tips.